All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shimon Shah, Shimon Kakadash, the bonus to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, salutation to you, brother, doing the work of sincerity and the truth, all for elect. Brothers waiting every day patiently for Yahweh Shimon Shah to return so we can get out this place. Peace, salutation to you, brothers. I want to get into another exhortation on just choosing life, man, choosing the Lord, man. And the Lord gonna save you. But choose other ways, man, you will die. You know, you'll have, you know, you'll have Most High is not playing when he say serve him. Okay. All right. So let's get into the word. It says, "See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil." Right. So it says, "In that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy power, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply, and the Lord thy power shall bless thee." Right. In the land whether thou goest. Now this is Moses talking to Israel. And the Lord will bless you. So they say to walk in Most High's ways, not the way of the world, not your own heart, man. Not the way that somebody else wants you to walk. Walk in the way of the Lord, man. It says, "But if thine heart turn away, so that thou wilt not hear, but thou shalt draw away and worship other gods and serve them." See, hey, Caesar Borgia is another god, you know, that you serving, and all, and that's what's hindering Jake, man. Jake is Jake is in into everything but the Lord, because they keep if they go to church, they believe that Caesar Borgia is an Edomite, you know, and that's where everything goes off in their mind. So when their mind is focused on him, it's not going to the way of Yahweh Shema Shai. The way you see the face of Yahweh Shema Shai is reading the scriptures, man. All right. Verse 18 says, "I denounce unto you this day that ye should surely perish, right? And that ye should not prolong your days upon the land, whither thou passes over Jordan to go to possess it." And you're not going to be there too long, man. That's why we're not in the land that we're supposed to be in now, because of what? We went off. We went to another. We went to idolatry. We stayed in idolatry. Never reverenced the Lord. He never feared the Lord. He wasn't fearing the Lord because he was long suffering, not realizing that he was gonna come. It was a day that was always spoken of, that it was gonna be a falling away, and that's what happened. So while you doing all what you want to do, the Most High, they took that pulled the blanket from under your feet, man. So now you don't have nothing to cover you. All right, nothing to cold you and warm you to release you. Because when you had a good time, you was good. You was doing what you wanted to do. All right. Verse 19: "I call heaven and earth to record this day," and this is Moses saying, "against you, that I have set before you life and death." So I told you these things is gonna happen. That's why he gave you in Deuteronomy 28, things is gonna happen to you, things is not gonna happen to you if you didn't choose the Lord. So you must choose the Lord to serve him, man. Blessing and cursing, therefore choose life, because this is life. Understanding what the Most High wants of us is choosing life. Understanding to execute what he wants us to do is choosing life. And not choosing the way of this world. Not saying I can do it later. All right. That both thy and thy seed may live. And guess what? We didn't do it. So we didn't live right. But that's why the elect has to be pushed in there, man, to put, to save this, to be saved. You know what I mean? Because the Most High, it did not impute the sin on those men, man. And that's how merciful he is, man. Okay? Verse 20 says that thou mayest love the Lord, thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him. To cleave, let's get the word cleave. The word cleave is to cling. It's the bach. All right? And it says to cleave, stick, stay close, cleave, keep those sticks to, stick with, follow closely, join to overtake. Yep, and catch. Be close to Yahweh Shemosha. unto him, for he is life, and the length of days that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord sware. Okay? And he swore it to us. And it's still ours. He still swore it to us, but still, we were kicked out of that pleasant land, man. Now we look like hell, like a big sand glass parking lot. All right? Unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. Okay? Right? So Jacob was going into idolatry. He's telling them, hey, look, man, go into that and not serve the Lord. You're going to feel the fire. They want to hear it. All right? Because this is what the Most High requires of us. And he's going to get us. We're going to have to deal with, and we had to deal with what we didn't do. So what happened? The curses came upon us. You know? Right? Speaking of that, let's go to the curses real quick. Just 28. Because these things is life and death and destruction on Israel, man. This is Deuteronomy 28:1. It says, this is what you had to do if we did. It said, it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken, if you hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord, thy power to observe. Let's get the word to observe. To observe means it's using the word shamar. All right, to keep. All right, it's simple. It says to keep, to observe, to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all the nations. So if you'd have did these things, you would have been blessed. So let's get one of them. It says, and all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So, and it shall be, and if thou listen unto the voice of the Lord thy power, blessed shall be in our cities, and blessed shall be in our field. So blessed is the city, and there shall be in the field. When they say real in the field, talking about the world, you know. Okay. Land, the mountains, the field. This basically is talking about the whole world. The ground, the country. Spread it out. Everywhere you go, you're going to be blessed, man. Okay. It said, bless the basket at the store. You know, your money. Okay. Now let's just jump down to 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded this day, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So let's get a few of the curses. It says, curse shall be in our city. Now let's get the word curse. All right. Curse is to curse, be he, curse, to curse, to lay under a curse, but put a curse on, to be made a curse, to be cursed. A bitter curse, well, it's not giving you, but curse is the opposite of bless. Okay? And it's not good. It says, and thou shalt be, and curse shall be in thy basket and thy store. Your money, we're broke, man. So these things, all Jake ain't rich. All Jake can look good, but the money is not coming flowing. You know, you got a couple of rich Jake, but hey, sooner or later, money might run out, or they may keep it, but that's up to the Lord, you know. So that's a couple of things from that section, man. All right, let's go to Jeremiah real quick. Jeremiah. Let's go to 21st verse and 8. Jeremiah 21:8. It says, unto this people thou shalt say, thus saith the Lord, behold, I set before you the way of life and the way of death. All right. Hold on, let's go up a little bit. Let's go. I'm gonna go to verse 7. Okay, verse 4. Let's go. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah of Israel, behold, I will turn back the weapons of war that are in your hands, wherewith ye fight against the king of Babylon, and against the Chaldeans which besiege you without the walls, and I will assemble them in the midst of this city. Right. So the Most High is sending the Chaldeans, and I myself will fight against you, and outstretched with an outstretched hand, and with a strong arm, even in anger and in fury, and in great wrath. And I will smite the inhabitants of this city, both man and beast, and they shall die of great pestilence. And afterwards, saith the Lord, I will deliver Zedekiah the king of Judah, and his servants and his people, that such are as are left in the city, from the pestilence, from the sword, and from the famine, in the hands of Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, and into the hand of their enemies, into the hand of those that seek their life. And he shall smite them with the edge of the sword, and he shall not spare. And it's a curse on what the Lord said He's gonna do to us. We didn't hearken to Yahweh him. Yahweh Shema Shah. Neither have pity, nor have mercy. So the Most High, then that's what's about to happen. No, it's not gonna be no mercy on you, Jake, man, because y'all didn't listen. It says, and unto the people thou shalt say, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, behold, I set before you the way of life and the way of death. And that's what's gonna happen. And he that abideth in the city shall die by the sword. So nobody gonna run out of here, and that's what will happen in America, man. And the famine and by the pestilence, but he that goeth out and falleth in the Chaldeans that besiege you shall live. So we end up having to serve them, man, and his life shall be unto him for a prey. So we're under the city, we're under this place as a prey. We're stuck in Babylon, man, and we can't get out until Yahweh Shema Shah come save it, because what? He put us there, man. Okay. Let's go to Joshua. Let's go to Joshua. 24, but 24 and 15. This is Joshua 24 and 15. So, and it seems, if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you should serve. So, yeah, because a lot of Jacob don't want to serve Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, if I heard Boosie said, if God does this and does that if I can't eat pork, or this people, that people, or if you can't save the white man, I can't serve that God. You know, so you ain't even serving him anyway. So you're gonna choose death. These guys are choosing death. But the guys which your father served, that were on the other side of the flood, or the guys of the Amorites, in whose land you dwell. So you do what you gonna do, but serve who you gonna serve. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna serve the Lord. You know? So you go ahead, serve who you want to serve, but Jake doing that's what Jake doing. They serving themselves. They in a vanity. They serving the so-called white man. They serving the women. But they're not serving the Heavenly Father and the Son. They're not serving the Heavenly Father, man, and the Son, man. You know, you how about Shema Shah, man? You know, you're not praying, man. You're not giving reverence. You just doing what you want to do. You can't do that in the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Verse 17, it says, for the Lord, our power, he is that brought us up, and our fathers out of the land of Egypt. Right, he brought us up out of the land of Egypt, and from the house of bondage, in which did the great signs in our sight, and served and preserved us in all our way. Right, it kept us. Let's get the word preserve. This Shamar. Okay, come. He kept us. He kept guard of us, man. And us in all the way wherein we went, and among all the people, though whom we passed. And the Lord drave out from before us all people, even the Amorites, which dwell in the land. Therefore will we also serve the Lord, for he is our power. So Hey, everybody like, yeah, we serve the Lord because our powers. Verse, let me read that again. It says, and the Lord from before us all the people, even the Amorites, which dwell in the land. Therefore, we will also serve the Lord, for He is our power. So we end up serving. They said they would serve the Lord, but they didn't ultimately keep it. Okay, kept it for a little bit and started going worldly again. Okay, let's go to. I think it's 68. I think it's 68. These more simple where the scripture is at. Thinking. Okay. Let's go down here. Verse 20, it says, He that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto the Most High, the Lord, belongeth the issues of death. So Yahweh Shem Shai is the issues of death. So He kill, He make alive. But the Most High shall wound the head of His enemies. And who is enemies? 2/3 of Jake, and the hairy scalp of such of 2/3 of Jake and Esau and the other nations. Okay, of such of one as goeth and still in his trespass. All right, trespasses. Right. So Jake and Esau and the rest of the nations are his enemy, man. 2/3 of Jake, man. All right. Okay, let's go to the next scripture. This is Proverbs. Let's go to the first verse. We'll go to 29. Proverbs 1:29. It says, He that hateth knowledge did not choose the fear of the Lord. So if you don't choose the fear of the Lord, guess what you're going to get? Death. All right? They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. Right? So they're going to get what they deserve. And that's what's happening. And Jake is today, like even today, man. Coronaviruses, man, this flu epidemic. They're not even fearing you. How about Shema Shah? They're fearing, man. They're fearing things that's being said on TV. They're fearing the governor. They're fearing the president. You know, they're not seeking the Lord, man. They're not seeking the Lord for this because the Lord will put the Spirit on you to know that this, hey, all these things got to happen. If they read the scriptures, you got guys that put up Bible quotes but don't really understand them. For the turning of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of the fools shall destroy them. Right? Because they look at the fools, they envy the wicked, and with the envy of the wicked, and the wicked is wicked for a reason, and they fall off. So the Lord telling you, hey, get your shit right. It's time to you repent, come back to the name of the Lord the proper way. Okay, let's go. I'm going to the 22nd verse. Because it's stupid of you, man. Let's go to 22nd verses. How long you simple ones will you love simplicity? How long you gonna be stupid, man? Let's get the word simplicity, man. All right, simplicity. Pan, pata. Okay, it says simplicity, naivety, simple, open-minded. Okay, just simple, foolish. All right. It says, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. That's why we in the stress that you're going through. You can't eat. You can't feed yourself. People getting robbed because Jake don't have no type of integrity at this moment, man. Turn you at my reproof, and I will pour out my spirit unto you. And I will make known my words unto you, and that's only gonna happen to the man that's really doing the prophesying, because the rest of Jake is crap, man. Because I have called and you refuse, and I have stretched out my hands, and no man regarded. Yeah, he left the Bible, he left the scriptures, he left the words, he left his prophets, and you ignored them. All right. But ye have not set all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. You don't even want to take it. You still trying to live the way you want to live, and that's why Jake is in the predicament that he is. They're not all coming to you. How about Shema Shai? The scriptures say if all Jake turned to face Jerusalem, hey, he would come and save us, basically, man. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock him when your fear cometh. Now he gonna laugh, because when them troops come in and you getting hot, get hit with bullets, stress and anguish, and you famine, and the pestilence is coming. Hey man, we got a lot and without fear of the Yahweh Shema Shai and calling his name. Hey, he gonna save his prophets. He gonna keep his elect. You know, when your fear cometh as a desolation, your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When the stress cometh as anguish, and cometh upon you, and then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer, and they shall seek me early, and shall not find me. Nah, they would. That's hey man, for they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Yahweh Shimon Shah. And that's what they received. They received their recompense, man, and they would not receive the knowledge of Yahweh Shimon Shah, man. And that's why we're in the world of hurt. That's why we laughed at. We're given experiments. The death toll is you're stacking up the bodies every week. Jake is fighting over nothing. Shit, like Martin Lawrence said, Jake, basically a nigga fight you over $2 in a biscuit. People die over stupid shit, man. All right, let's go to another scripture. Let's go to Psalms 121. Seven. Psalm 121:7 says, the Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy spirit. Right. How would he do that? Right. You stay in his word, you stay with understanding, you pray, and you ask for forgiveness, and you do his will, man. To the best of your ability, man. We gonna do his most. How about Shema Shah, man? Do this thing with the best of your ability. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from the time forth and even forevermore. So he'll be with you, man. You know? Okay. Let's go to Numbers. Number 6:24. That's Numbers 6:24. So the children of Gad and about a generation. That's not it. This is number 6:24. It says, the Lord bless thee and keep thee, and the Lord make his face to shine upon thee with gracious, man. He gonna be there doing his work. And the Lord lifts up the countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Okay, the Lord gonna do that. It's like it. Okay. Got that in there. All right. Let's go to Job real quick. That's how he would keep thee, man. We do his work, man. He'll shine his face upon us, man. All right. Remember, this is a Job 4:7. It says, remember, I pray to whoever perished, being dead. It said, oh, where was the righteous cut off? So where was the righteous cut off, man? That did the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. He kept Job. Job went through hell. King David, he kept He kept a lot of the prophets, man. And the time and now, man, the prophets came back. And hey, he said he already said it. He ain't gonna do my prophets no harm. You're not gonna remove them in the corner anymore. So that's protection, man. Okay, you gotta protect yourself. Be ready for the shit that's about to happen. Forget what Esau going through. What he talking about? We gonna choose to serve the Lord. Choose life on this side, man. And death is gonna come to the rest of the world, man. That came against us, man. So wicked in this world, man. Everything is witchcraft. Jake is see witchcraft all day. Okay, all right. We're good. We're battling. Yeah, we know we battling these devils. Shit. If you really notice, we really try to get on Jake because we know the end of Esau, man. All right, you gotta body this whole thing and keep your body keep straight, man. Prepare yourself for these times, man. Okay, this Ephesians 6:13. 11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shimon Shai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Right? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So I know we know you. We got to fight through this, man. A lot of Jay gave up and fell in the 2/3 club, man. Milsafu, when this place get destroyed, man, you ain't gonna be able to just say this, and this. When the microchip gonna come, they gonna put their hands out. And scriptures tell you not to take the charagma, the chip, the mark of the beast, man. Some brothers gonna want in their tongue. Some people, I'm just being an idiot, but man, this time is now, man. Stand therefore having your loins. Oh, wherefore take 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Shimon Shah, that you may be able to withstand the wiles of the withstand in the evil day, and have you done all to stand. Stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, man. So be protected. You'll be protected by Yahweh Shimon Shah, because this place is evil. Okay. All right, let me keep going. Stand therefore having your breastplate, having your loins girt about with the truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. And protect, man. Above all things, taking the shield of faith wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, man. So these things will come, man. But through a spirit of Yahweh Shimon Shai, is going to protect you. He protect those he encampeth around them that fear him, right? Okay. All right. This is Sirach 2:1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." You think demons and the evil angels ain't trying to get, ain't nothing going in your mind. You speaking to these spirits ain't around here trying to get you to go off. Yeah, we know that. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Don't wait to pray. How about you outside? Don't rush, but don't wait to pray. Do it now, man. Cleave unto Him and depart not away. Stay hold to Yahweh Shemashah. Keep to Him, man. And we almost out of here, man. That thou mayest be increased at the last end. So you may be increased, man. Not because this ain't just a party. This is something that we're gonna be doing forever, man. We're gonna be It's gonna be glorious, man. So keep fighting and do it to the end, man. Okay? Those that didn't do it to the end shall be saved, man. So do that. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Whatever all the destruction, because our temptation is gonna come. They say, since I kept the word of our temptation, I should also keep I get it. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So, hey, like I always say, you got to go through the furnace to earn this, man. That's why we go through the fire. Be patient, because you have about Shema shots coming. A lot of guys fall out for what? For what? For their feelings, because their feelings got hurt. You know, you know, or it didn't go as fast as they thought it would have went. Let me get this last scripture since I quoted it, because this is Revelations 3:10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, and to try them that dwell upon the earth." So, and with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Shah, peace, salutations, and shalom. Hope you edified.